What's up, guys? This is Zara Israel coming at you with another video, another What's in My Bag video. This time, this one is the Tory Burch Fleming Satchel. This bag has been on my radar for about 3 years. Not even gonna lie. No, maybe about 2 or 3 years. I have been eyeing it, and it was just like kind of steep for me. I've been kind of trying to dip my toe in the luxury contemporary brands, like the higher prices, and this bag was $4.98, and it was just like, to me, it was astronomical. I couldn't justify the purchase, so I was actually able to purchase the bag, and it was the very first one. Like, I never forgot how much I loved it. Like, I knew as soon as I was able to purchase the bag, I was like, that's the one I want. So I went to Tory Burch and I picked it up, and I have been loving it ever since. This actually does not come standard on the bag. This is a Twilly that came with a Speedy key purchase. I actually purchased a Pre-Love Speedy 30, and it didn't come with the key, so I had to buy the key separately. And the owner of the little Etsy shop gifted me that Twilly with the key, and I just like didn't have anything to do with it. She only sent me one, so I couldn't put it on my Speedy because it has two handles, so this was like the perfect option for me to use the Twilly for. So while I was at Tory Burch, I bought this little fish charm, which I think is so cute and stunning, and it's pretty light. I thought it was going to be a little bit heavier than what it is. I mean, it's not like cheap or anything. It's brushed gold, super nice, super durable, and high end like Tory Burch. And it literally matches the brushed gold on the chain perfectly. Now, to get into the details and the specs on the bag, I don't know measurements and all of that like some people do. I don't really get into all that. I just like the aesthetic of the bag. And I will say, though, that this bag is calf skin leather, one of those, lamb calf. Either way, the bag is super duper supple and delicate. So like if you take your nail and scratch the bag, it's going to leave a mark. So it because it's my first big girl purchase, like I kind of don't use it as much as I do like my Tilda nylon backpack from Tory and a couple of other bags, because I don't know, like I'm just scared like when I wear it out in public sometimes, because it's crossbody and it juts out a little bit because of its width. Like it'll bang up against like a door frame sometimes, and I just get so nervous, and it makes me not want to carry it because I don't want to ruin it. Like it's such a beautiful bag. The quilting on that front pocket is just, it's everything. Like I just love this bag. I've been eyeing it, like I said, for years, and I knew as soon as I was able to purchase this bag, this was the one that I wanted, and I have not been disappointed whatsoever. So let me just pick it up so that you guys can get an aerial view of how this bag looks. This is the side view. This is the bag. There's a back pocket on it that I've got some flyers in. The back pocket is, let me see what that's like it's like a poly cotton blend lining on the pocket, and there's that double T emblem that Tory's famous for. Here's the other side. It's pretty wide bag. That's that front pocket, and here is the bottom. There are no feet, but those two T's, like, to me, they kind of like symbolize feet in a way. They're little makeshift feet. And I mean, to me, that's so cute. Like Tori's just, she sticks T's everywhere, all over her stuff. And I love it because it just lets me know that she pays attention to detail. All right, so let's get into what's in my bag. All right, it is pretty full. I packed her pretty full. I actually have a little mini Tory Burch cosmetic case coming in the mail. I wanted to put all of those little things that are just loose in my bag. I wanted to put those in a pouch so that they're not just like hanging around in there, because I don't want anything to spill. I don't want anything to risk the integrity of the bag and like like ruin it. I always think about too, like the resale value of the bag and like what I may want to do with the bag. Like eventually, like I may outgrow the Fleming. Like as much as I love it, and it's so reminiscent of Chanel, like the quilting detail. Like maybe one day I'll just say, hey, I'm just over it. I don't carry it that much. I don't want to resell it. So I definitely want to make sure that my bags are protected and that I take care of them as best as I can. So that's why I got that case so that I could put my stuff in so it's not like in the bag and may spill. So the first thing, I'm just going to start pulling things out, and you guys are going to see one by one how it's packed and where it's coming from. The first thing that I'm pulling out, and it's right at the top, is tissue. Literally, this allergy season has been and I say this every year, but I'm not even lying. This year, this allergy season has been the absolute worst. Like, I literally keep my nose stopped up like a sink because it just runs so bad. So I have to have these with me. And these are I think I got these from the Dollar Tree, to be honest with you. They're not too soft, but they get the job done in a pinch. And these are home line. I don't remember where I got them from. Oh, I got them from Family Dollar. And they came in like a pack of 10. But I stuck a bunch of these in my sister's car from when I ride with her, and just to keep them handy. And I put one in my bag because I have to have them with me. The next thing I'm going to pull out is my Tory Burch key holder. This happens to be like, people are not lying when they say that these are a very good investment. They really are, literally, y'all. Like, if you don't have a key holder, you need to get one. Like, when you start buying big girl bags and you're dropping money for your bags, you don't want your keys to scratch the inside of your bag or damage the bag in any way, shape, or form. And I just so happen to have a job now where they gave me a ton of keys to go in the building where I teach. So this is so essential to my everyday life. This happens to just holds just a few keys of mine. Like my mailbox key, my house key, my sister's mailbox key, her house key, and my speedy key right there. I watched a review on this key holder, and someone was saying that they did not care for it. They preferred the Louis Vuitton. I actually prefer this one. The pebbling in the leather on this key holder provides durability to the key holder. I don't have to worry about it cracking. I don't have to worry about it chipping or any of that stuff that Louis Vuitton connoisseurs have to worry about. It's durable. Tory Burch is an American brand. Most American brands stand by their quality. I don't have to worry about that. I like the little extra quilting and the padding that this key holder provides. And with that, it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets that I can put cards in. And this actually, during the week when I carry my Tory Burch backpack, I use this as a wallet during the week. So I have keys and cards, cash, coupons, whatever, what have you, in here. I don't even carry my wallet. That's in here. So this baby right here, honey, excellent purchase. I do not regret it whatsoever. I actually had a little bit of a hard time finding a Tory Burch key holder online, but I found this one on eBay, and then I went back to see if they had any more, just out of curiosity, and there was maybe like one, and it was pre-owned. So good luck with trying to find a Tory Burch key holder. You may get lucky on like Poshmark or List or Mercari or one of those like secondhand websites, or maybe the Real one of those. But if you can, I would definitely suggest. It's just a little bit more quilted than the Louis Vuitton one. That one is like made out of canvas. This is actually leather. So it is, as you can see, it's a little bulky, but I mean, I don't mind it. I don't care. And it doubles as a wallet. It's nice. And if I'm wanting to go extra light to the grocery store, I can take this baby with me, stick a card in it, and I'm good. The next thing I'm going to pull out is my emergency kit. This is my little like hospital type, CVS drugstore little bag to go. It has all of my essentials in it. I'm not going to pull everything out, but you guys understand the gist. Like nail clip, Q-tip, wet wipe, little freshen up lady wipes, cough drops. Gotta have those because of my allergies. And these ones are the Ricola honey lemon cough drops with echinacea in them. And echinacea is a natural herb found in nature, and it really helps with like allergy symptoms and like your cough. And if you put it in your diet, it's supposed to like really help you like build your immune system. So these work like a charm. If you got a frog in your throat or like a scratchy throat, I highly suggest eating these. You eat one and the cough and the scratchiness in your throat is gone. I think I have some Band-Aids in there too. What else? Oh, there's a nail file on down in there. There's like a glasses. There's like a little screwdriver to repair my glasses down in there. Just anything that like I can use to like repair or like bandage up or like, body cleanliness, hygiene. I pack it in here. And I got this at Hobby Lobby for like $2.50. So that's that. And I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that lock, you want to talk about durable. And you see how I'm pulling? Yeah. If someone tries to go in this bag, you are going to feel it. I don't know how Louis Vuitton's locks work or any of those high-end brand works, but Tory Burch's lock, honey, on this Fleming satchel is super strong. And you don't even have to put it on there. It just has to be close. And it just, watch. And it just picks right up on the mat. Do you see that? How it just goes down on its own? Love it. This is quality without having to spend thousands of dollars on a bag and then 2 months later going back to the store because you have a cracking issue. Like I don't understand why people spend what they spend on Louis Vuitton and then have the issues that they have. My pre-loved Speedy 30 is 30 years old and it is holding up beautifully. It was made literally 30 years ago, so I don't have those issues that other people have with their bags. That's why I just think if you love Louis Vuitton that much and you're going to invest in a brand, buy an SLG that's not going to cost you as much and you're not going to have as much canvas to worry about, or buy pre-loved. Don't spend that money when you're just going to go right back to the store and have a fight with your SA or CA to see who's paying for the damages when you can just avoid it and either buy pre-loved or like buy another brand. Tory Burch is an amazing brand and I'm really digging her right now. I've been buying a lot of her stuff lately. All right. So the next thing I'm going to pull out, and I said all that and then I whip out a Louis Vuitton piece out of my purse, but this one happens to be, like I said, a little SLG, just a little something. I was very curious with the brand and I was like anxious to, like, I want a piece. I was one of those girls, like, I just was like, I want to own something. I work hard. I'm a good mom. I'm a single mom and I just want something to make me feel good about what I do and the sacrifices that I make. So I walked in during the holidays and I picked this up and it's just little, it's nothing major. I wanted to see how the canvas was going to hold up and if it was as, the brand was as good as everyone said it was. So I got this and it has been working good for me. Like I use it every day. Right now I'm using it as a wallet, but when I used my Tory Burch key holder as a wallet, I turn this into my spare key. Like all those work keys that I mentioned earlier, I put those in here and like extra coins or cash if I have any with me. So that will hold a couple of cards for day-to-day travel to and from work. And then in here I will put like extra dollar bills or coins or whatever and like those keys that I need to get into the building at work. And I have been liking this. It was only $200. I have been thinking about selling it just because as soon as I got it, I had it for a little bit and I was just like over Louis Vuitton. So I have been thinking about selling it, but I think I'm going to hang on to it for a little while longer and see if I'm still feeling that way. But it is like people say it's really good. It's a good way to dip your toe into the brand and see if you like it. And, I do think it's a good investment. I use it every day. It's really good. I haven't had any complaints about it. It's holding up really well. I've had it since December and we're going into May and it not a scratch, not a scuff, not a crack, nothing. It's working out good. All right. The next thing I'm going to pull out is my Weleda Skin Food hand cream. I got it from Target and it is so good. Like I was a big Loctane fan But when I got this, like, something was just like, just try another brand. And I got this, and I think it was like $9.99 at Target. When I did a Target run 1 month, I just wanted to try something else out. Saw this, gave it a try, and as you can plainly see, I'm loving it. I'm almost out, actually, and this will definitely be a repurchase. It smells like, it's got like a light citrusy, fresh, clean scent, if you can imagine that, but it's really good. It's really thick. It's not oily. It's hard to explain, but it's literally food for your skin, and it feels good, and your hands are so supple and soft, and they have like this light glow to them after you apply this to your hands. But I definitely recommend this, and I got it from Target. It's called Weleda, and they sell it at Whole Foods, I believe. If you can't find it at Target, you can either get it online, or if you have a Whole Foods in your area, you can try Whole Foods. So I've heard that you can find it there too. All right, the next thing I'm going to pull out is my Coach wristlet that I use to hold my portable charger and my USB cord. One of the sisters from my church bought this for me for Hanukkah, and I love it. I actually had this exact wristlet on my radar for housing my portable charger and my USB cord, and one day I was just like, I don't need that to hold my USB cord and my portable charger. Like, why do I want Coach? Like, why can't I just get one from the dollar store? And she gifted it to me for Hanukkah, so I just thought that was really funny, and I've been using it ever since, and it works like a charm. And I'll take it out so I'll show you guys. My portable charger literally fits the length of it fits perfectly, and then I just hold my USB cord down in there, and then I pop that on top, and I zip it up, and it holds it perfectly. It doesn't bulk or anything, and I'm trying to zip it with one hand, y'all. I'm struggling. Hold on a second. There we go. And that's that. And I always keep this with me if I know I'm going to be away from the house for a while. Even with my phone being at 100% when I leave, I always take this with me just in case. All right, getting down to the bottom. So the next thing I'm going to pull out is my Michael Kors passport case. So I do not travel out of the country at all, but I made a revelation to myself one day. I was sitting there and I was like, there are no many planners out there, but you really need a planner. Like, you sit there and try to remember everything. And it's good to have your dry erase, calendar in the kitchen. But when you're not at home, like, how are you going to remember that stuff? I'm like, you know what? I don't really like a big planner because I don't really like big bags. So what can I use to plan that isn't really, really big? So, I mean, I don't even know where the thought came from, but something said you can use a passport case as a mini planner. And I went on a hunt, and I came across this one on Amazon for $47, which I think is so cute, so durable, so functional. And inside, I bought a tiny little notebook from Amazon, and I used to plan in a happy planner, and then all of a sudden one day I was just over it. So I have a ton of stickers that I never use. So I was like, hey, I can use my planner stickers for my little mini planner. I'm not by any way, shape, or form getting back into planning, but I had to force myself to write things down so that I wasn't forgetting all my boys' appointments and things that I needed to focus on and remember. And so I came up with this idea, and I think it's working out great. And as you can see, it's super slim. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space, and that I stuck that right down in this bag, and it works out great, and it fits. And that pen is actually a little souvenir I got from Great Wolf Lodge. I took my boys on a trip the other day, and that was in our hotel room. So I thought that would be cute to put in here, and it buttons. Like, it doesn't do anything to the little passport case. It just buttons right up. And then I saw, while I was at Hobby Lobby getting that little pouch that I carry all my little, hygiene products in and necessities, I came across these little paperclip bows for half off. I think they were like $1. And I just picked those up, and I was like, oh, those would be cute in my little planner. And those are in there. And right there is an appointment reminder card for my boys' cleaning in June. So it's pretty functional and it's doing its job holding that appointment card in there. And I just think this is so, like, I don't know where the idea came from, but it was just like, use a passport case as a little mini planner. It serves the same purpose as all those other high-end planners, and it's more durable, excuse me, it's more durable than, the Happy Planner, because, those are good, but they wear over time. And those cases that you can get for the Happy Planner are bulky, and I don't have the space for that in my bags that I carry. So I just thought this was a perfect alternative, and I hope that people watch this video and get inspired by a passport case and put a little mini notebook in it and call it a day. Like, those other planners are just like a waste of money. They're big, they're just oafy doofy. There's no need for them. And that, look at how thin that little notebook is. Like, maybe 75 pages in it, and I probably won't even get through it. Like, I don't do it every day. It's just like when I have an appointment or something that I need to remember, I just write it down in there. It's not anything like, oh, I forgot to plan today, I need to go back and plan for the day. It's like, no, whenever I need to remember something, I just jot it down in there, and it's so informal, and that's just my life right now, and I love it. Here is my inhaler. It actually came in handy today for my older son. We went to Dan Nichols Park in Salisbury, and he had a little bit of a flare up, so he puffed on this, and it got him to got his inflammation to calm down enough to get home so that he could take a treatment on the nebulizer. But this is my inhaler, and it works great, and it's been working great with the allergy season being as severe as it has been. And that there's albuterol solution in that. And here is my Tory Burch, forget which one this is. I think it's, oh, there it says right here. It's Love Relentlessly. It smells really good. I actually wear Marc Jacobs Daisy Love every day, but I roll this behind my ear, and my chemistry with those two scents together, it just, like, it smells so good. And I've been really enjoying this Tory Burch. It smells really, it's like Chanel No. 5 vibes, like with that deep musky smell, woodsy smell, but it's still feminine. Like, it's hard to explain, but if you know what Chanel No. 5 smells like, you'll like it. And if you like that, if you don't mind that, you won't mind this either. It's not like Daisy Love, the one that I wear from Marc Jacobs. That one is kind of sweet, like the Juicy Couture one. That's kind of sweet, but everybody loves it. I forget the name of it, but that Daisy Love one reminds me of that juicy scent that's like really popular. But those two together, it smells so good. I love that. And I got that at Ulta. And then I found this little diamond in the rough at Marshall's here in the Matthews Marshall for $7.99. This Anastasia Beverly Hills lippy, and this one is called Dirty Mauve, and it is the color literally is the same color as my nails. Oh no, it's not. It's a little bit darker, but it goes on kind of like that sheer purpley mauve nudie type of color, and it's great. I'm loving brownie nudes here lately. That's typically what I buy if I'm going for a new shade. That's typically what I go for. I don't buy anything outside of that because I know I won't wear it. And I have a Tide to Go pen. Cannot leave home without that. I actually spilled soda all over myself one day on my way to work, and it just so happened that I happened to have an extra set of clothes at work, and I changed it to my set of clothes because I spilled Cheerwine, which is a deep, deep, deep dark red soda, all over my brand new white and gray dress. And so I Tide to Go'd that dress, like the one that I messed up. I just put this all over that dress, took it off, put it in a bag, and then that same day I washed it, and all of it came out. Like, you can't even tell that I spilled anything on myself. So I highly recommend keeping one of these on hand. Never know when you're going to need it. The next thing, we're getting down to the bottom. The next thing I'm pulling out is my little Coach mirror. If you watched my other What's in My Bag video of the Coach Dreamer, you know that this one kind of has a little sentimental value to it. I got this from one of my students when I used to teach at a Montessori school. and I've had it ever since. It's been like almost 3 years since I've gotten it, but it's super slim. It literally fits every and anywhere, and I always have it with me, and it's just a great mirror. The mom that gave it to me was actually on a business trip in Hong Kong, and she thought enough of me to pick it up and brought it back, and I've had it ever since. And it's really nice to have, and it's very functional, and I love it. And if it breaks, I will get another one. That's definitely a repurchase. And have a hair tie. I love these hair ties. I still use, the other conventional hair ties, but when I realized that these work just as good and don't give your hair that bump that the other ones do, I really started using these more so than anything, more so than the other ones. And here is my pill case that I actually use for pills and gum, as you can see in there. I use it for pills and gum. I buy the big like refillable gum little tube, and there's nowhere to put that in this bag. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to use one side for pills and one side for gum. And it's been working out just fine. And it says just breathe, because typically when I come to this little pouch, I have a headache or something like that, some sort of pain to some extent, and I do need to breathe. So that's a nice reminder to, when I look at this, it just breathes. It's going to be okay. All right, what's down in here? All right, so like I told y'all, I love the brown nudie color. My phone is making it look brown, but it's really like literally the same color as my nail. Like, it's a sheer purpley pretty color, and it looks like you could literally put this on top of anything and it would just make whatever color you're wearing like shiny. Like, it's weird, but I put it on top of my Morphe lipstick. I put it on top of my Kat Von D Love Struck lipstick. I put it on top of that Anastasia, and it doesn't change the color. It just makes it like more pigmented and with a little sheer shine on top of it. But this one is a Mini Mac lip gloss that I got from Nordstrom. They only sell these little tiny ones at Nordstrom, and they're $10. And this one is called Spite, I believe. Don't know if it's going to pick up, but trust me, y'all, when I say it's called Spite. You can check the website. And when you find Spite, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's like purple. It's not quite brown, but it's coming across brown on my camera. So that's that. And then over here, I took it out and set it to the side a second ago. So over here, I set her up so you guys can look at her. She's so pretty. And then right here, I have a free sample that I got from, I think I got this from Sephora. I got this little perfume that I use to death. But this is the one that I carry on me just in case I forget. Excuse me, in case I forget my Daisy Love. Like at home, if I forget to give myself a spritz, I make sure that I have this on me so that I can kind of dab this one on my wrists and behind my ears. And it smells amazing. It is called Atelier, I believe. Let me see if I can get the camera to pick up the name. Camera's not focusing tonight, but I think it's because of my angle on the lighting, where I'm sitting at. Okay, it's right there, but no, it's not gonna pick up. Trust me, guys. It's called Atelier Cologne, and I believe I got it at either Ulta or Sephora, one of those guys. You want to pick up that, and if you want to pick it up and check it out, it smells really good. All right, I think that's the end of the line for the inside. Wow, I told y'all this lock is no joke. I'm just scared that it's so strong that it'll make me stress the flap. I hope not. So inside this pocket back here, the back wall pocket. So there's a back wall pocket on the inside. I didn't even show you guys the inside. So there's a back wall pocket, and it's a black hole. That's it. Just a back wall pocket, and then there's no pockets on the other side of the bag. It's just, let me try to hold it up. There's nothing right there. It's just just that back wall, and then the little Tory Burch little sign emblem thing. But back here, there is cough drops, a ton of cough drops. Love those Ricolas. They're really good. And this little pocket right here has a few things. Number one, if you guys haven't tried this, you are literally under a rock. This Marc Jacobs lip, I forget the name, is so long, but it's basically like lipstick and lip gloss in one. It is so good. Like when you slide it on your lips, it just literally glides over your lips. And it feels so smooth, and all you need is like one coat and it feels so thick. It is so good. I don't know what Mark was thinking when he came out with this, but this is definitely a repurchase. This is a repurchase until it is discontinued. And this is the color 1 Mauve Time. I love mauve. I'm obsessed with anything mauve, as you can see by my nails and those lip choices that I have over there. Like, I love anything mauve. I had Sugar, but I used it to death and I ran out. So the next time I'm near Sephora, I will be picking up another Sugar. And I just, like, I keep this in the front of the bag because this is a go-to. Like, to me, it's like chapstick, but there's color to it. And it perfectly matches the color of my lips. So it looks like I don't have anything on my lips. You just have to pick it up and swatch it and you'll be able to tell exactly what I mean. It's really good. It was $28, I think. Definitely worth the purchase. Like I said, I will be repurchasing this until Mark discontinues it. I actually watched a swatch video of, what's her name? Makeup Shayla. Shayla Makeup or Makeup Shayla. She swatched all of the colors. She's a brown girl like me. And when I saw her with Sugar and One More Time, I was like, okay, yeah, I need to try them. And I tried them and I love them. So I definitely suggest these to any girl that wants to see what the Marc Jacobs beauty is like. It's really good, really high quality. I definitely recommend it. And if you watched my other What's in My Bag video, the Coach Dreamer one, you saw that cannot leave home without this. It was right in the front. When I'm getting close to like getting ready to shower and take it down for the night and I need some chapstick, I don't waste my Marc Jacobs if I know I'm just going to hop in the shower and wash it right off. So I typically go for this peppermint lip balm, and I love it. It's so hydrating, and it looks like gloss. If you put on enough, it looks like you have on lip gloss, and it gives your lips a cool, tingly sensation. And I get this at Target, and I think it's like $1.99, but it's the Dr. Bronner's brand, and from what I've heard or what I've gotten from the brand, it's like old school, but it's really good. Like, you can use their products for your entire body and the household. I don't know what it is, but the way they make them is like, it's good for you, it's good for the environment. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, yeah, I want to try something. So something said, just pick up a chapstick, and I picked it up, and I've been repurchasing this ever since, and that was like 2 years ago. So this is a brand new tube. I just opened it, and because I've been loving my Marc Jacobs so much, it's still pretty full, but can't leave home without it. This is one that if I'm running to the grocery store and I have pockets, this goes in my pocket with my Tory Burch key holder or my Louis Vuitton key pouch. Like, got to take this with me. And the literal very, very last thing in my bag is my Mrs. Meyer's hand sanitizer lavender scent. This lavender scent literally smells like perfume. I buy this in air freshener form, and it smells so sweet. It smells so good. And when I realized it had a hand sanitizer in the lavender scent, I had to have it. It works really good. It doesn't dry your hands out or anything. It gets the job done, and it leaves a nice, subtle, sweet, fresh scent on your hands. So I highly recommend this too. And I like the fact that it's a spray. I don't have to, like, if I spray it on my kids' hands, it's just like a light spray and they're good to go. I don't have to worry about them slurping up a gob of like the liquid hand sanitizer. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but I have sons and they're little, and they're not little, but you know, little enough to do something crazy like that. But I like having the sprayer because it's more functional to me than the other one that you've got to squirt out. And even for me as an adult, I like the fact that I can just spray this on my hands and I don't have to worry about it dripping or getting on me or whatever. So that was everything that was in this vision of beauty. I have been loving this bag. I'm so glad I bought it. Like I said before, I am a little bit afraid to use it because it's so soft and I don't want to do anything to ruin it. And because, you know, I paid as much as I paid for it. But at the end of the day, I don't see myself falling out of love with this bag anytime soon. It has been a go-to bag as well. I look forward to doing more What's in My Bag videos for you guys. My other Coach Dreamer video reached 1,000 views, so thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel and liking that video. And please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'm going to try to do more videos like this. I've been doing a ton of shopping lately, so I've got more bag reviews and product reviews and different things that I can do that I've been thinking about doing for my channel. So this is just the start. So whenever I get around to doing a video or I'm in the mood to do one, I will definitely try my best to post it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I highly recommend the purchase of the Fleming Satchel. It is beautiful. It comes in like 5 colors, I believe. It comes in like navy, black, a light peachy color, and a pale pink and a sky blue. So definitely try to get your hands on that. And thank you so much for watching my channel. Bye.